Billie. Everybody is freaking out because you're here. Hi, Billie Eilish.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing great. Describe this thing you have on. Give me the outfit here.
I mean, it's just a red sweatsuit, but it's got little Swarovski crystals.
This is
how do you say it? A fartski crystal. A bunch of fart crystals.
You would never describe this as just a red sweatsuit ever.
I would.
What?
For definitely, yes, I would. But would you is the question.
No, never. No, not in 1,000 years.
Okay.
How does it feel to be in the process of taking over the planet?
Shut up.
I'm not kidding, Billie. I'm not kidding.
I
mean, how do you respond to that? I don't know, but
I don't know how to respond. I mean, what would you? I don't know.
It feels good. Right?
Can
you feel the momentum though? Can you feel the
totally? Yes, I can. I can feel the oomph. I can feel it. I mean, it's just beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing.
You said at one point, people are starting to recognizing you for the right reasons.
Right.
That's kind of it's a bunch of that happening, basically.
Yeah. I mean, it was like, when I feel like there were a lot of people, and still a lot of people that always, like, when they're younger, they're like, I want to be famous. I want to be blah, blah, blah. And for me, I never wanted to just, like, I never even thought about it. I thought I wanted to be recognized, but I didn't want to be recognized because I'm recognized. And I don't mean physically like, oh, it's Billie. I mean, like, mentally recognized for something that I do. Like, not like just famous for no reason, successful for no reason. I want to be known for something that's actually impactful and special. You know what I'm saying? And like,
right.
not a weird famous thing or like I'm successful now because of nothing. I always wanted to get noticed for something that was actually real and that was actually who I was. You know what I'm saying?
You used to do this. I think you guys still do. You and your brother record everything in your or his bedroom, right?
His bedroom, his little baby bedroom.
And you still do that to this day? Like that's like the album that's out now came from the bedroom.
Yes, the whole album was made, except like a song maybe was made in my brother's little bedroom. We don't even have a booth. There's no soundproofing anything at all. I literally sit on the corner of his bed, and I tilt the mic over so that it hangs right in front of me, so I can sit on the corner. I don't
So you're sitting. The visual. You're sitting on the bed, or I guess
I'm
you're sitting.
Yeah, I sit on the corner of the bed,
all right.
like crisscrossed. Just sitting there with the mic like hanging down in front of me.
So there's a little stand there, clearly.
No. Oh, yeah, a mic stand. Yes, there is a mic stand. Yes. Mm-hmm.
And you're sitting there. Is there like, do you put blankets on the walls, or how do you keep the sound in?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I mean, it's just like, it's a tiny little room. It's like so small. And it's a tiny house, too. It's a very, very small house. It's the house I grew up in. I've never moved. But yeah, I mean, I don't know how we do it, honestly, because it's crazy because my voice is so quiet and so small when I sing and when we record, so it's like it's so hot, like the levels, it's like crazy, and then my voice is just like 800,000 times louder than everything else, and there's no soundproofing, and we're not in a booth.
So your neighbor's like, what is? I guess they know by now, but your neighbor's like, what the heck is happening over next door there?
Yeah.
Why do I love that story so much? I just like you can't leave the bedroom ever because I don't know. You've captured magic.
It's
what do they say? Magic in a bottle, lightning in a bottle.
Exactly. It's like it's real. I mean, I said this like an hour ago. Like, why fix it if it's not broken?
Amen to that. A couple of weeks ago, Coachella. I mean, good Lord. I want to get your reaction to how the whole thing went. But listen to some of these. Billboard said Billie Eilish proves she's deserving of a headliner slot following epic Coachella performance. NME says your Coachella debut marks you out as a future headliner. I love this one. Teen Vogue says Billie Eilish turned the stage show into a horror movie. That's my favorite one because I love horror.
Jesus.
Okay, aside from all this madness here, what's your take on it? It seemed like a moment, like a pivotal moment in your career. Am I wrong?
What kind of accent do you have? Where are you from?
I have a little bit I'm in LA for like 20 years, but I'm originally from Texas.
I thought so.
Maybe I shouldn't have told you. You should have guessed that.
No, I was like, okay. Anyway, no, it was. I mean, I had never been to Coachella ever.
Not even as a
not
spectator?
as a fan, not as anyone. I mean, low key. No, I'm not even. Low key, I didn't want to go, but I feel like I did want to go, but I also couldn't have afforded it, even if I was like begging to go. You know what I'm saying? It was not it wasn't really a question, even though I didn't really want to go. But that's okay.
That's all right. Fair enough.
But it was it was, dude.
You might have just answered it right there. It was.
That's all I can say. I mean, we came home, we left on Thursday. We left on Thursday, came back on Monday. And I got home and I was like, wow, my whole life is different. Like, I think that's the fastest my life has had a turning point, I feel like, ever. I came home and I was like, I've been gone for 4 years. And now I'm home.
So as an artist, you think, in a way, you've grown 4 years in a weekend?
Yeah.
Because of what? Why?
Everything that happened there, everything that I learned, and the people that I met and the people I talked to, and like the show, and the things, the moments I had with I don't know. It's really, I can't even really tell you. It's really I don't even know.
Everybody was talking about it. Everybody, Billie. I'm not even saying that because you're here. I mean, you did something. Psycho fan encounters. All your fans are lovely, beautiful people. But there's every now and then somebody gets a little too I even heard one story where you might have been the psycho and you ran into your fans and you almost caused, I think you said you almost caused a stampede when you went through some glass doors or something.
Oh my God.
But give me a fan story. I've heard of the crazy ones, like people hiding in dumpsters and crawling over or under fences. I know you got it. I know you got it. I know this.
Well, okay. I want to tell you, but then I'm afraid it's going to happen more.
Oh.
Because then everybody's going to know.
Is it the sneak backstage trick with the flashlight and the earpiece?
That's a good one. No, it's not. But, people are reckless. They are reckless. It's a little shocking, a little bit. The kind of, no self-awareness or self.
They'll do anything.
Yeah.
And they put a lot of planning into it.
Yeah, but you know what though? It's like I'm actually really, really lucky for like the fan base that I have, because when I look at a lot of the other artists and whatever that have like kind of a similar idea of a fan base, like a lot of time, like for the Beatles or like Justin Bieber or like those big deal people with big deal fans, you know what I'm saying? Like it was a lot of violence, and it was a lot of kind of not caring about, how they're getting to the artist. They're just kind of getting there,
right.
Running and jumping on them or attacking them or like, tackling them. And it's like, that's so like inhuman, and I'm actually really grateful and lucky that the people that support me are really respectful people, but they're also rowdy, in like the best ways. Like they're the most, like, because I love crazy people, like crazy ass, like going hard at shows and like wild as hell and like jumping and screaming. And, I don't ever want anyone to act cool around me. It's like the most annoying thing in the world. Like I don't hide how you're feeling, I just met fucking Matty Healy outside because he was just here.
How was that? I know you knew him. Oh, you knew him
I've
before
never met him.
Or?
I've been a fan of him. He was, dude, his show was the second show I ever went to in my life. He like changed so much about who I am, like how I write music, and like that dude is, oh my God. And he's like a fan of mine, or that's what, what I'm like, that's so weird. That's so weird. Like,
did you know he was coming around the corner or wherever it was?
No.
When you were just walking and oh my God.
Well, they were like, have you ever met the 1975? I was like, what? No. This dude, what the hell? Anyway, it's just like,
I get it. I think that's it. Well said.
I guess.
Well said. Tell me you got a selfie with Maddie. You got one, right?
I don't guess so. I don't ever take out my phone when I am with artists.
Oh,
no, dude. Somebody took a picture. I know somebody did, but I don't want to do that. Like,
all right. Billie Eilish is hanging out. I'm going to take a selfie with you later. Just be prepared for that. You're the first artist. I find this kind of crazy that this is, you're the first artist born in the 2000s to have a #1 album, which I don't know who looked that up. Kind of a random crazy stat, but congrats if that means anything to you. Who knows? But this album, give me some thoughts on the album as a whole. I mean, number one, boom, right out the gate. I mean, it's a powerful piece of music.
I can't even tell you how good it feels. And it's like, it's crazy because I almost, like, the thing is, I love the album so much. And I feel like all the things that I've made that I've loved have not gotten the reaction that I thought they would. And the things I didn't love as much did. And that's kind of how it's always been. Not that I didn't love anything. It just was like the things I really loved wouldn't get as much, whatever, as the things that were not as important to me.
Got it.
And so I felt like since I loved the album, I was like, what if everyone hates it? Because I love it. And I remember that was the same with When the Party's Over, because I remember we sent it to my team. Me and my brother sent it to my team when we were basically done with it. Or not, we did not think we were done at all, but we sent it to them. And, normally it's like a couple notes sent over or whatever, do this, like try this out. And like it's all really respectful and stuff. And they literally were like, no notes. This is perfect. And
Wow.
me and Phineas were like, what did we do wrong? Like, what did we do wrong? They all like it. There's something wrong. They never all like it.
That's funny.
And like, that's almost how it felt with the album. I was like, people have to hate it, right? Because like, everyone loves it. But it was.
Did you call them back and question, like, hey, come on, give me something wrong with this thing?
I
And they're
almost
like,
didn't want
"What?"
to put it out. I was like, I'm afraid of When the Party's Over now because nobody says it's bad. That's scary to me. Like, what? Like, I don't even know. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's crazy.
Well,
number one, that's crazy.
Number one, and people are just, it's not just number one and whatever, because there's number one albums that sort of just hit and really don't make an impact. Yours is just touching some souls. I need to know the Coachella story. I saw it posted on Scooter's Instagram. It was a moment with you, and you met Bieber, and it was almost like a stare down, and that was kind of a special moment. I really enjoyed this meeting. Tell me about this Bieber encounter.
Honestly, I'm not going to tell anyone about it.
Really?
Yeah, it was a moment that I don't know. It was like a memory that I want to be my memory, even
Fair
though
enough.
there were many people that saw it and know about it. It just was like, I don't know. It's like my little, I don't know. It's just like.
That's all I need. That's it. He's a great guy, and I love the dude, and I'm glad you guys met.
Yeah, he's yeah.
There it is. Let's do Bad Guy, Billy. Talk about this track. Give me something. What do you want to say?
Bad Guy. Well, Bad Guy is kind of a song about it's basically just making fun of everyone and their personas of themselves, and even mine. Like, it's about a lot of things, but I think the initial idea for this song was like people that have to tell everybody that they are a certain way all the time, they're not that certain way. You know who doesn't work? People who say, always working. Those are people who don't do shit.
Fair point.
When you have a phone case that says always, like never not working, bro. Those are the people that really don't do anything. Like and it's like, and maybe they do, but it's like in general, I feel like, you will never catch a bad bitch telling everybody that she's a bad bitch. It's you. It's like, it's like, you can't tell if you're going around all the time saying like, I'm bad. I'm always like breaking rules and doing this and doing that. You're not, I know that because I used to say that and I wasn't. The people like bad kids, like bad boys, bad bitches, whatever, they do that shit and they don't even know.
You're not posting that on Instagram.
Exactly.
For some reason, I'm thinking in my head all these memes like advice, do this for your life. People who give those,
they don't be knowing.
They don't know nothing. So that's what's coming to my mind.
Exactly.
All right. Billy, thank you for hanging out. Congrats on everything. You guys get on this album if you're not already. Thank you.
Thank you, bro.
At the end of every interview, fist bump to make it official. Give me a little.
There it is.
Bam.
Ooh.